Hello, my name is John Amarato, and I'll be giving a brief tour on my portfolio. I am a computer information systems major. My expected graduation date is May 13th, 2023. Now, for my artifact one for goal one, I decided to choose my project that I did for CIS 4850, which was designing a website. And the picture here that you see is the home page of the website that I created for Dr. Carlita's Car Cleaners, who is also the professor and is a made up company. Now, for goal two, I decided to talk about a relational database management system that we created for my CIS 3750 class. This is just the SQL code um, that I had to write, and you had to write correct. Otherwise, you wouldn't get the data that you'd want. Next, for goal three, I decided to use the ethical compliance agreement that we had to sign for my CIS 3840 class. At the beginning of the class, we all had to agree that the methods that we would learn to bypass security, such as, basically just the methods that we learned to hack information systems, we wouldn't use for malicious intent or for selfish intent. For goal four, my artifact four is a balance sheet that we had to create for Excel through Excel for my accounting 2110 class. And we just utilized it throughout the semester. He would keep on throwing more and more numbers at us, basically saying, hey, you have to add this to the balance sheet and make sure that's correct. And that really, is a really good example of a functional business, using functional business knowledge and technology skills. For my goal 5, I decided to use my project in CIS 3620, where we had to choose a country and then study information systems on it. And one of the topics was Bitcoin. And I had chosen Japan, so I did a lot of research, and I've basically found that they accepted Bitcoin, and how it's the public perception there is a lot different from here at the U.S. Now, the biggest mentor I've had at App State would have to be Dr. Kalita. I had him 2 classes, and he was the only professor that kept up with me, the only professor that would just stop and chit chat really with me. He had really good advice. Someone that had a really good open door policy, great conversationalist. Nothing, nothing was off the table with him. So I really appreciate his help and the time I spent with him at App. The biggest transformational experience that I had to be COVID-19, being in that spring semester where the quarantine happened and you went from in-person classes to not knowing if you ever have them again. It was a big trip up for me. But it taught me, adaptability. You can't always predict the unexpected. I don't think any of us can, but we got through it. So I guess I will always have that unique experience of being a student at App State during that. For my future goals, my goals I think are to get into a database job, work hard, retire young, early. I'm already pretty old. And I would like to do something that one of my teachers at my community college did, which was he just retired and decided he wanted to come teach kids, young adults. I'd like to be an instructor at a community college. That's the end game. But I don't have anything for 8. Thank you for your time. Y'all take care.